Grant.
What the hell are you doing here?
Is that any way to greet a friend?
Sure as hell the way to greet you.
Someone's feeling a little cold today, huh? Need a little coffee to warm you up?
I only made enough for a couple of cups.
Which makes it that much kinder that you're willing to share it. Are you gonna offer me cream or sugar?
You don't take cream or sugar.
But the offer would be nice.
What are you doing here, Laura?
We need to have a brief word about the incident last week.
No. Hell no. I'm not talking to you, and I sure as hell ain't talking about that.
Sit down, Grant.
No.
Grant, sit down in that fucking chair before I'm forced to make sure you've got no way to leave it. I'm just checking in. See if you've done everything I've asked of you.
Well, I did. So you can go ahead and leave.
You followed all of my instructions down to the smallest detail.
I did everything exactly the way you told me to.
I see. I'll be back in a couple of days. Make more coffee when I get here. Oh, and make sure you have the cream and sugar. You want to be a good host.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, what did you do?
Grant, look at me.
What the hell did you do, Laura?
Grant! I said I need you to look at me. Now look at the body.
What?
You heard me. I said look at the body.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
You can be sick later. Right now we need to get anything personal off from it. I want you to gather it up in the trash bag and burn it. I'll handle getting rid of the actual body.
Oh. I can't be a part of this.
You don't have a choice. You wanted a way to pay back your debt, right? This is the only chance you're gonna get. I brought her to your house. Did this on your property while you watched. You've got blood in your hands. Time to start acting like it.
I'm sorry. What are you doing here? You're not real. You can't do anything to me. What the hell are you doing here?
What the fuck is this?
You didn't answer my question.
Because your question's stupid. My question's trying to keep us both out of prison.
Doesn't make it any better. You know what that is.
It's shit like this that forces me to keep an eye on you. You just leave something like this laying on the fucking floor?
It's not.
Don't talk. The more you talk, the more I think you're too stupid to keep around.
So just listen then?
Finally, he says something smart. You have to understand that my patience only goes so far. You might not have the balls to be a problem, but you can still manage it if you keep acting this stupid. I can't have any problems, Grant. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
This'll all be over soon, bud. Trust me.
You still stopping by tomorrow?
Count on it. I'm going to go over every inch of this place to make sure you aren't hiding anything that'll fuck us. And Grant,
What?
don't forget the coffee.
What do you want from me? What the hell do you want? It's over. You're dead. There's nothing I can do. Don't come near me.
I told you, there's nothing I can do. Yes, there is.
Grant, you awake? I don't smell any coffee. Good morning to you, too. Got out beforehand. Smart move. Wouldn't want me to found it on my own.
You know much about World War II, Laura?
What?
I knew a kid back in high school. Loved to tell me all this crazy shit about it. I ignored most of it, but there was this one bit that always stuck out to me.
Great story. Now hand me the knife.
It was about this gas the Nazis used on the Jewish prisoners. You know, once they had them in the chambers. Zyklon B. Sounds like the kind of thing you'd memorize one time for a biology exam before forgetting about forever. Once you find out what it is, though, you won't forget.
Fascinating. Now hand me the knife.
They drop in pelts of it that would turn into a gas when it hit the ground. And then that gas would start rising up towards the ceiling. The lower you were to the ground, the sooner the gas would reach you. The kids usually went first. And since everybody wasn't dying at the same time, people started to figure out that it couldn't kill you until you breathed it in. And there are all these stories. Stories about
the people climbing on top of each other, trying to outrun the gas. They'd open up those chambers, and there, in the center, would be a pyramid of dead bodies. Guess what? It never worked. The gas always got high enough to kill everyone. And even if it hadn't, the last man still would have ended up dead because a Nazi would come in and blow his fucking head off. So what?
So they had to have known it was over. But they chose to keep fighting anyways. They scratched and clawed and refused to say it was over until they didn't have any other choice. That's what humans do. We fight. It's embedded in our DNA. Everybody can be dying all around us, but they keep fighting. Because they know they owe a debt to everyone who helped them live just a little bit longer. And because they're gonna do anything they can to repay that debt, even if they don't stand a chance.
You're really gonna try this, aren't you? You're really that stupid.
Maybe. But I can't hold off paying my debt any longer.
I suppose not. You've got more balls than I gave you credit for.
Wish I'd found him a little sooner.